All right, hello. Welcome to today's trade recap. Now, today is April, let me see, 27th, I'm pretty sure, 2026. So, today was a no trade day for me. I didn't take any entries. I didn't see anything I liked. Now, let me start off by going to the 4-hour time frame. So, on the 4-hour, there's really nothing like here. Not gonna lie, nothing here to take that I wanted to see get targeted or, you know, any objective. On the 1-hour time frame, there is this fair value gap, but we already tapped into it. So I wasn't really looking towards this. What I was looking for was we had these equal lows made with the Asia and London session. These are the lowest points of those sessions. But we ended up taking it pretty fast, and I don't like taking trades towards like if I don't have a liquidity sweep or some entry point within an imbalance that's already inside of a high time frame PD array, I don't want to take a trade. I have no valid reason or point to put my trade towards that direction. I don't know if I can how to explain this, but basically, right, the only way I'm taking shorts here towards the first draw on liquidity is if the market needed internal liquidity. So internal liquidity would be like this, the 15-minute, right? You see the structure. So this is a 15-minute fair value gap, right? We come into this later and boom, here I would be looking for a short because we have a imbalance internal. External liquidity, we already came from this external liquidity. Look, these are the highs. We came from here already. We reached in, we bounced from this internal range here, off this fair value gap, bounced up here, boom. You could look for shorts here, right? This is if it was market open, though. This isn't market open, but I'm just giving you an example. We didn't get that. We just straight up, went lower off open. So there's no entries, no anything that could give me a trade entry, right? Later on in the session, let me go to the 1 minute time frame. So first hour, right? We drop down. We make this imbalance, right? We trade into it. Boom. This is the first inverse fair value gap. This is not valid. The entry for it to be a true inverse and for us to even enter this trade, this candle has to close over this. And you see this candle edge this, and then boom, it pumped up. So this would have been your entry. You would have entered right here. And your target would have, if you want a 1-to-1, you have to target way higher. All right. Me personally, I just would never enter that a trade like that. Right. The only way I would have entered this trade is if we inverse this gap right here. And what I would have targeted was this high. But as you can see, we ended up hitting this high later, but I think this play gets stopped out, right? I'm pretty sure this play gets stopped out. Let me go to the 5 minute. Yeah. No, okay. This play actually ends up not getting stopped out. It almost gets stopped out if you held, right? It still hasn't hit the objective yet. This would have been a break even trade. I'm pretty sure I've seen people on Instagram, they said that the people that did take this got break even, right? So on a day like this, right, even though the trade ended up going in our direction, and yes, you could have pulled profits out of this, and if you targeted less, like, oh, your stops 40 points, you wanted a 1-to-1, here. If you but this isn't even a trade of the day. Like you could not have taken this. There's zero chance you are profitable with the inverse fair value gap model, and you took the trade down here, right? Realistically, you're entering up here and your stop is down here, right? So this is an even worse stop. This is an even worse trade. Mechanically, this is better than the last one. It makes more sense, right, for your entry model. If you're following all your rules, you're not entering until a candle close above the gap, right? And you're targeting a 1-to-1 here, bro. This shit, you would have got caught in chop, and your position would have got stopped out because it's not protected by the swing low. To even get protected by, you're getting negative R on this trade, right? So There there's no reason to take a trade on this day. Sometimes the best trade is no trade, right? This could have won, and you still don't want to take this trade because more often than not, there there's always going to be a bad trade that's going to win, right? But over time, statistically, if you chart these bad trades that win, you're going to see that those trades have a negative win rate. If they didn't, you probably would be taking, those trades would probably be within the criteria for your entry model, and they're not. So this is Monday, no trades. I didn't even really trade today. Like after I saw that play fail, I just stopped caring. This is the FX replay battle. I got whooped. I stopped playing. Right. Ooh, voice crack, Lord. I stopped playing. But this is what I did all morning. I played FX replay battles with my friend Dylan. So yeah, today was just a bad day, bro. FX Replay is a back testing website, by the way. I just want y'all to know this, and I'm gonna show y'all this too. So this is a website. There's not really. I don't have my old account. If I had my other account, I could show y'all my analytics and stuff. But sadly, I'm abusing a free trial with their company because I do not feel like paying 300 or some dollars a year to back test, and I hardly back test, right? I'm only using this for the battles feature. But yeah, that's today's trade recap. Tomorrow, ooh Lord, tomorrow we're gonna have another recap. I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse. I can't lie to you. I can't tell you this, but I will say that hopefully, we get some movement or, at least something to comment on. Because today was just shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If you took a trade today, it must have been a trade that's not an inverse fair value gap. I seen break and retest trader win today. So if you took a dub today, good shit. If you didn't, if you stayed off the market, you sat on your hands, good shit. Both of these are profitable. Even if you took a loss today, good shit. If it's a part of your system, you followed your rules, it was a good loss. Now it's a winning day. Every day is a winning day as long as you follow your system and rules. The only losing days are the days you don't follow your system and rules. Anyway, enough with the boring stuff, and I'll see y'all next time, bro. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that. Peace.